Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 5th episode of the Hardcore Ironman series. There's heaps of progress in this one. These clips are a combination of about 100 hours worth of gameplay, so a good part of a week. I've been playing very consistently and grinding quite a lot both on and off stream, so if you are enjoying this series, please feel free to leave a comment below or a like. Starting off here, we did the Grand Tree quest, which gave me a couple of lamps, got a couple of quick levels from that, and it was a prerequisite for some others. So I decided it was probably time to start training some thieving. I was aiming towards getting up to safe cracking. I'd already done the capers and that sort of stuff that you need, so this method here, you basically just hop worlds, loot these doors, and the experience is really fast, really consistent. Although you can run into other people doing it, so it slows it down a little bit, but all in all, this was pretty fast. After that, I got my Reaper, which was Barrows, and I thought I may as well kill two birds with one stone, so I went ahead and got myself a Dragon Defender, and then that way I was eligible for the Corrupted Sigil, which will make the tier 70 shield / weapon, but you do need a Barrows item to create it anyway. This is me now getting the Corrupted Sigil, so I was pretty happy about that, and when I get a Barrows weapon, I'll make that in the future. Words cannot describe how much I disliked doing Ghost Ahoy. It's long, it's boring, you have to talk to this old bitch who doesn't shut up. If you haven't done the quest before, good luck, man. It genuinely sucks, but I did it. And you know me, you know I just love questing, so here we go again. I'm doing the Family Feud quest. This gives me the gauntlets that can switch between chaos, smithing, and cooking. I mainly wanted them for the cooking because having done a lot of fishing recently, I need to cook all of the Menaphos fish and I don't really want to burn every second one. So that's done now and they're a huge upgrade to the account. Another big upgrade incoming now. This is 50 rune crafting. If you don't already know, 50 rune crafting is the requirement to get into the rune crafting guild. It also allows me access to start creating Viswax, so that's a fun little daily that I will continue to do. Viswax useful for quick teleports and extending and re-rolling daily challenges. We got a little team together to go to Hellweir. Hellweir is really good. It can drop stuff like diamonds, lanterdimes, and of course the tier 85 magic weapon upgrades and armor. So we got a little team together there, did a little bit of Hellweir, and then we switched over and went to Dagonoths to finish one of, I think, my Reaper tasks. But all in all, just smashing out the daily Reapers, aiming towards that Hydrix eventually. Completing the King's Ransom quest here. This is a huge upgrade on the account. It not only gives great experience from the rewards and the lamps, but it also allows access to the Knight's Training Ground. And when this is completed, all you have to do is defeat each one of the Knights of the Round Table, and it will allow access to Piety, Rigor, and Augury, which are the tier 70 offensive prayers. Next up, we completed the Rune Mysteries quest. This one was a prerequisite. Although it wasn't too bad, it is quite tedious, but that's all done now, and I'm glad to have gotten it out of the way. One small favor. That is just a fantastic quest line. Honestly, 10 out of 10. If I could redo the quest, I 100% would. In all seriousness, this quest is annoying, but it's necessary for getting the keychain, which you can store all the keys on in the future. Plus, I got a couple of lamps, which I really wanted to use on Herblore. So, look, it wasn't horrible. It is a long quest. It does suck, but it's not too bad, and it is quite easy. So, one small favor, completed. After a bit of questing, one of my mates hit me up during the stream and asked if I'd like to come BM, so I gratefully said yes. We did 2 Beastmaster runs. Unfortunately, I didn't get a Codex or any piece of Acto, but we will be working towards that in the future. I'm just very happy that I even got to come along, so Rocktails and Brews, very good drops that you can get here. After that raid, we did a little bit of Vindicta together. My main purpose here was to stock up on Dragon Bones, but of course I would love to get a Dragon Rider Lance early on, or even a Crest so I could make some Zarosian armor, but very happy so far with the amount of Dragon Bones we've gotten. My next goal on the account was to try and do Evil Dave's Big Day Out. I had all of the stat requirements, but there were quite a few quests that I had to get done, so The first one I had to do was Demon Slayer, as you see here I've just completed. The second one I did after that was Gertrude's Cat, and you actually need a cat to start the quest, so that was a good one to get done. Not too bad, and only took a couple of minutes. Finally, I did the Golem quest. This one is relatively annoying. There's a lot of running back and forth from Uza in the desert, you know, back to Al Kharid and so on. But that's the Golem done. And finally, we did Shadow of the Storm. This quest was relatively easy as well. All you have to do is kill the demon, and you get the Dark Light as well upon completing. So pretty good quest. And finally, that's all the prerequisites done for Evil Dave's Big Day Out. To start Evil Dave's Big Day Out, you first must do the Freeing Evil Dave from the Recipe of Disaster mini quest lines. It's a relatively annoying one to do. It took me approximately, I'd say, 45 minutes to do this little quest. The reason being, you have to track down all of these rats, and all I had was a kitten. It's really hard to catch rats with a kitten, and you have to make this specific type of stew using a random amount of 4 different spices, which are randomly dropped from the rats. So yeah, not very fun, but finally, as you see now, we did get it done. I was relatively unimpressed with how long it took, but I can't complain. It's done now, and I'm never going to do it again. I then saved up enough points from doing all of those quests to roll another one of the magical dice, eventually working towards that tier 75 weapon, the Vanquish. I need another like 25 quest points, and that can be interchanged between all 3 combat styles, but that was the magic dice. I didn't get anything interesting, but I did get 250k cash, which I'm relatively happy about, and I'll continue to save up my quest points for the future. Finally completing Evil Dave's Big Day Out, you can see the absolute look of relief on my face. I got 20,000 Herblore XP and some agility magic experience as well. Very happy to get this quest done, and it also unlocks one of the most helpful things on an early Ironman, which is the +6 boost from the spicy stews. I will definitely be using these in the future. The first thing I did with the boost is I went to the Bainite Rocks, boosted my mining, mined quite a few of the Bainite ore, made myself a Bainite ore box, and also a Bane 2-handed sword, so a tier 80 weapon upgrade from my previous Necronium one. As you see now, the upgrade from the tier 70 to tier 80 weapon is tremendously noticeable. My accuracy is a lot better, as well as stacked with the Vampirism aura. I think I'm now confident enough to do solo trash runs, what you're seeing now on screen. These are really great experience and money as well for Ironman, so I'll do as many of these as possible and eventually look to upgrade my gear to tier 80 as well. Using that same shop method for summoning, I managed to get myself 67, which is a great milestone. This unlocks the War Tortoise Beast of Burden, so that could store up to 18 items inside of it. Will help for some skilling methods and maybe some bossing in the future as well, but yeah, super happy to get that done. They're really easy to make as well. All you do is just head here, get yourself some tortoise shells. It uses gold charms, and you can create as many as you like. I got myself a couple of quick construction levels by doing construction contracts. These are great even for low level. I think you need 40 to start, but I was doing the level 50 ones using oak, and I was getting about, I'd say, 120,000 experience an hour, so pretty good and extremely AFK. The method I'm using here is all of those dragon bones from Vindicta. I did use them in the Chaos Altar in the wilderness for a little bit, but I did actually end up, someone tried to PK me, so I've kind of lost a little bit of confidence there. I said, screw it. I'm just going to make my own altar in my house. It's slightly less experience, but I have an absolute shit ton of bones, so I'm just going to do it safely. I can AFK, and it gives me an excuse to get my construction up for the future anyway. But guys, thank you so much for all of the support that I've had both on Twitch and YouTube. I'm really enjoying video making at the moment. This is my first time ever doing a series type of RuneScape videos, but I think they're coming out relatively well. This is about 90 or 100 hours worth of progress smashed into a 10-minute video. So if you did enjoy it and you would like to see more in the future, please leave a comment down below. I do read all of the comments, and give this video a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. If you're not already subscribed, I would, look, I'm going to say do it. I highly recommend it. Your life will get significantly better if you do hit that subscribe button. But if you don't, I won't take offense to it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy your day. Peace.